So you have the opportunity on Sunday morning, we have a capturing moment to turn on a light switch in somebody's mind to change their whole lives. And that is a big mantle to carry. And you can't be playing around. You can't be all of that, the David and the Lion's Den and all of that. It's good stuff. But how does that work for somebody today? What would be representative of a Lion's Den today? Mm-hmm. And how are they going to get it? And how is God going to close them lions' mouth? Daniel, how is he going to close those lions' mouth?
Right. You got to believe.
David and Goliath, how is he going to throw that stone? First of all, you got to believe you can throw the stone that far.
Right.
And if you don't have a stone, what tools you have that you could use that you're good at to make that giant fall? You have to believe. What do you believe? And most of the time, we don't believe anything.
Right.
We just know what we were told.
Right. Then you got people that are, when you believe something, you got other people that are around you constantly beating that belief down.
Right. And
to where you stop believing and say, well, maybe they got a point. And then that right then and there, ball game's over.
So for me, this is what I've learned. So I share stuff with people, and their first words tell me if I will ever share anything with them again. If you're not positive, if you're not going in the direction I'm going in, you don't have to worry about me talking to you about nothing, because I already know you're negative Nancy. And
right.
Therefore, your thought process is negative. And I'm actually going to distance myself, because evil communication corrupts good morals, because what you believe will start having some effect on me if I continue to listen to it. So right. When we surround ourselves with very positive people, that's what we become.
Right.
How in the world can you go and sit around Oprah Winfrey and still be the same?
Correct.
It can't happen.
Can't happen.
You can't sit in with TDJ sitting over there. You can't stay the same. You have to wait a minute. It's
right.
The spirit inside of you is going to be pushing in every place in you. Why? Because now you're connecting with the God and Him and the
right.
God, and it's going to push something in you. So you
right.
can tell me you can. So every Sunday, come to church. They hear and what happens, Jesus said it, a prophet is not honoring his own home. They hear a good message, but they're so used to hearing it, guess what? It doesn't resonate.
Mm-hmm. Right. So you got to hear it but you're hearing it from a different perspective. Now I get what your method will allowing the other pastors in there to talk for 7 to 8 minutes
mm-hmm.
before. Because now when I get there, I'm going to get 5-6 nuggets. Mm-hmm. And I get the big nugget, the big piece of chicken from the pastor, from Pastor Paul. I get the big piece of chicken from you, and I got the nuggets from. So out of this meal, something is going to work for me.
Something is going to work for you.
Right. And as a pastor, you are humble enough to realize that what I gave that Sunday may not be the main thing that's taken away that Sunday.
Right.
Because your job is to make sure that people get something.
That's right.
And it ain't necessarily got to come directly from you. It could come from somebody else.
And that's how the Holy Spirit works.
Right.
He's the one who's controlling all of the gifts. So therefore, my message might be a message, but he used the person who's giving the Victorious Living Moment message to be the message that was central.
Right.
You follow me?
Right.
So long as he's doing this thing, it's his gift.
Yeah.
However you want, he says he uses it as he sees fit. So there, if he's using it as he sees fit, I don't have a problem with any preacher.